Hello my PET3 students! Welcome back to CST Online Learning with me, Shafa. Today we are going to learn how to write an essay giving your opinion. Please open your student's book, page 90. Your student's book, page 90. Okay, now let's start. Here, we are going to write an essay, opinion. Have you ever expressed your opinion? Maybe at school meeting or something? Of course you have, right? Okay, do you like the process of giving opinion? Yes, it's something fun because you can express what you want to say. Now in here, we are going to write an essay. However, what you are going to learn today is starting from making the plan, essay plan. Okay, now take a look here to the essay. Let's read together. How does art affect our everyday lives? Art does not just refer to paintings in a museum. There are many different kinds of art. Advertising and architecture are both kinds of art too. In my opinion, and they both have an effect on our lives. Even people who are not interested in going to art galleries are still affected by these other kinds of art. Posters and other forms of advertisements are all around us, especially in towns and cities, and we cannot help seeing them. If they are successful advertisement, they affect our opinions and behavior. They make us want to buy certain products. In addition, adverts often make the streets more colorful and attractive. Buildings are not just places where we live and work, they are also part of our environment. Architecture has an effect on the way we feel. For example, living or working in a bright, attractive building makes people feel more optimistic, whereas dark, ugly buildings can make people feel gloomy. To sum up, I believe that different forms of art are all around us and have a big effect on our everyday lives. Unfortunately, most cities and towns have parts which are ugly and depressing. What they need are beautiful buildings and colorful advertisement. In here, this essay consists of how many paragraphs? There are 4 paragraphs. Okay, there are 4 paragraphs in here, and then actually, before you start writing the essay, this one you have to make the outline first or essay plan. For example, in here, introduction. In the introduction, it was mentioned about art, which is not just paintings, but can also be an architecture and arts. And then in the next paragraph, you mention about arts. This is further explanation from the introduction part. And then you mention about architecture. And then mention about fashion. The last one for the summary. Okay, here when you make the outline or the essay plan, you make it in the short form, like introduction, stripe, art, and then equals, not just painting, etc. And then this one, e.g. means example, and you give like pointing symbol here related to optimism, ugly building related to depression. Okay, so this is the way you make an outline or essay plan. And I believe you've done this kind of thing when you prepare your writing at school, maybe, right? Okay. Now I want you to do the prepare part. Here you have to find abbreviations and symbol in the essay plan in exercise 1, which mean equals. Okay, I will give you example. Equals, of course, you have the symbol double stripe. Okay, now like I've mentioned before, number 4 for example, eg is actually the symbol for the word for example. Okay, then now I want you to find out the other symbol from the essay plan that we have discussed before. Okay, and then in here there is also another writing tip. It is not necessary to write full sentences in an essay plan. You can use keywords, abbreviations, and symbols, just like I've told you before. For example, good job. Good job means a high salary. So you can write good job equals this one, symbol of money, to show high salary. Okay, now other than making the essay plan using keywords, abbreviations, and symbols, here you can also use nominal subject clauses in your essay. What is it for? Nominal subject clauses is used to emphasize particular information in a sentence by putting it in a what clause followed by be. For example, this is the sentence: we are looking for singers and dancers. Okay, we have to put emphasis. That's why we put what in the beginning. What we are looking for are singers and dancers. Okay. And then I really like classical music. What I really like is classical music. Alright, I hope it's clear enough. Now I want you to do part 3 for your exercise related to nominal subject clauses, starting with what. I'll give you example. Number 1, I prefer unusual clothes. So you change it using what? It becomes, what I prefer is unusual clothes. That's right. What I prefer is unusual clothes. Well done. Okay, after you're done with part 3, I want you to do your workbook, page 81. Okay, please complete your workbook, page 81. Alright, everyone. I guess that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for listening to me. See you on the next lesson. Goodbye.